but no still means no. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know?
Yo, everyone, what's up? Good morning. We are back. I feel like I haven't streamed in a minute. It's been a minute. It feels like a minute, bro. The trading time feels like forever. Alright, let me just make sure this is up. So what are we looking for today? To be honest, like, might not even take a trade today. Yeah, so we are kind of like in this 4-hour gap right now. I'm not sure if market wants to like fill it and come lower or what, right? So if we check out the daily time frame though, we actually have a lot of bias for us to go like for longs, right? We're coming up from this order block right here. We have sweep of sell side liquidity right here. We have these highs very prominent to make all-time highs. We also feel the fair value gap, so now it's inverse fair value gap, and we can come higher off of that. So that's just like a lot of bias for longs on the daily. But again, we don't really trade on the daily, so we're not really looking at that too heavy. But NQ looks like it wants to take out like. I already took out a good level of sell side liquidity. Maybe if we can, if NQ wants to come lower and take out these draws, we might want to do that. But as of right now, it's kind of looking like it's kind of hard to say because ES is not really doing anything, right? We don't have any manipulation on ES. We didn't take out any levels of liquidity. We're still in this 4-hour gap, which is kind of like a big no-no right now. So just kind of being careful today. If we don't see anything, we don't see anything. Not going to force anything. Of course, there is 10 a.m. news, but it's nothing crazy. So yeah, today is just going to be one of those days where you just gotta be patient. There's lots of liquidity on both sides of the market, which is very good. So what I'm kind of hoping to see is that we kind of test, change, and stay on the higher time frame with this internal liquidity right here. Kind of like take that out and come lower to then take out this. But I feel like this is going to be a longer time frame, move, So maybe you want to catch the move before that. But it's really just we gotta be observant right now. It looks like you see like ES is pushing higher when NQ is pushing lower. See, that's not the best sign. We don't really want to see that. Like contradicting indexes, contradicting each other. Pretty good 4-hour imbalance up here. So we're really just testing change and stay right now. On the 4-hour time frame. Which I feel like is why we're going to come lower today, low-key. I feel like we're going to come lower in NQ. Like, there's just a sell-side liquidity. We're going to come back to a continuation confluence to then push past this change in state direction to then take out, all this buy side that we have resting. But, we're just watching right now. There's no really key levels that we can be looking at, so all we would have to like really determine our trade today off of, if we do take a trade, is valid change in state. Yeah, like I could be looking for shorts right here since we're probably just gonna come to this south side liquidity, to be honest. Kind of look like this. Literally just like all the way down here like that. Probably even lower. But I mean, it's just one of those days. You see if y'all have any questions. Good morning, bro. Good morning. Good morning. Mad people in here. If y'all are not in the Discord, what are you doing? I feel confident in this trade. I'm not taking a trade yet. I'm not in a trade yet. I was just saying what my thought process is. I mean, I would not take this trade to just like the sell off because it's like a continuation, but I think that's what's gonna happen. But don't bank on my thoughts. Bank on my actions, you know. But don't bank on me at all. You should be doing this yourself. You feel me? But I'm just here as assistance. You said I blew my first fund and then should I buy another one tomorrow? Hell yeah. Keep buying them, bro. But I'd say like make sure you actually have a solid strategy. If it's a psychology problem, go ahead and buy another one. If it's like a technical problem, bro, perfect that strategy and that model in TradingView and FX Replay, and then hop back onto, you know, those prop firms. You said it just feels like manipulating here. You said you should be looking for longs. Yeah, I'm kind of looking for longs on NQ, but the only thing is that I'm not sure if ES is lagging, but it's just, you know, we're not coming lower on ES, which is kind of a problem, you know. Or ES could be leading the NASDAQ. So we're definitely manipulating sell side, but we don't really have a key level. That's the only thing. Like maybe if I go in a higher time frame, usually have a key, like a better key level, but yeah, we just don't have any key levels. Yeah, we imbalance. We inverse this 15-minute, but I don't really bank off 15 minutes. We did inverse the hourly, which is nice. Do have some equal highs. Maybe we can get some change in state on NASDAQ, come back into a continuation. I'd be down to look for longs just to take it to our nearest source of liquidity to test CISD, which would be displacement for the higher time frame. That's what I'm kind of looking for, like longs right now. But this can indeed just be a fake out. It didn't take out this internal liquidity, but that's also 2 minutes. So just observing and being patient, because ES still hasn't made up its mind yet, but ES might want to come higher, you know, and kind of just manipulate all of this and fill this 4 hour and then come lower later in the day. So kind of looking at NQ right now, it just has the better price action, but we're not taking a trade. Just because I feel like iffy, I'm not taking a trade unless it's like screaming out my name 100%. Like, come get me. MT, come get me. You know. Yeah. No rush. No rush at all. No rush. See? Like, if you try to bottom take that shit, which old MT would have done like a month ago, now I'd get cooked. New MT. Waits slow and steady. Ready to strike. No. What firm? This is Top Step. Yo, who's new here? I know there's like a good amount of new people here. Or if you're new, just like introduce yourself. Say what's up. Oh, did someone break the door at my job? I gotta pee though. I'll be right back. I love to have a bathroom in my room. If I got communal bathroom, bro, might just off someone. Do you have to calculate lot sizes? Bro, I ain't do no damn calculations, bro. What I look like? College student or something? Do I look like a college student? I ain't doing no damn calculations. Alright, so what I'm looking for, I think we can manipulate all this on ES, and then NQ will kind of lead behind or lag behind, and it would just be manipulation on ES and then distribution on NQ, and then NQ would fall after that. That's what I'm thinking. This is like valid, like we're really trying to have a change in state here. I feel like, but I would want to see us displace past these equal highs, to be honest, and then come back lower into like some type of, oh, probably this order block right here, to be honest. We're in a 1 hour for value gap, like we're coming off of this, so it might be like a macro move. It's also 5 minute accumulation, and what do I preach literally every single time? 5 minute, bro. I'm gonna have y'all like say it with me. 5 minute accumulation goes for macro distribution. I'm gonna just keep saying that. It's good. Yeah. All right. Or we could just come lower, you know, have a little inverse retrace action. Inverse retrace action on this small 1 hour gap. See something like that. All possibilities, but we must be patient, boys. Macro distribution just means we're distributing during macro, which is 950 to 1010. So if we have 5 minute accumulation, we're looking for macro distribution. So distribution during the macro period. Alright. I think we're going to come lower. We're going to figure out this CISD. Maybe take out some more liquidity to have this initial push higher. Because I feel like this manipulation leg is going to go high on ES. Like, I feel like we're gonna manipulate heavy. Now, unless we manipulate to the downside, that'd just be weird if we just sold off. That would be weird if we sold off on ES. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Can I have your daughter for the rest of my life? Say yes, cause I need you. To the day I'm tough luck, my friend, but now still means no. Why you gotta be so rude? Alright. I feel like market wants to make a move, but during macro. It looks like we're gonna displace past these highs. Yeah, it's 1 hour. 1 hour inverse. Tap. We got to tap on this. We do have an order block that was gonna mark out. I don't know why I didn't mark it out yet. Yes, this 5 minute is what I'm looking at. If we have displacement, I'm looking for this 5 minute. And then now we can kind of like delete that because we already know. We already need. Dang, choppy day. Or is time just moving slow? I feel like time moving slow because I'm surprised it's not Mac right. Maybe because it's quiet, bro. And I would play music, but I feel like half y'all would complain, and then I would also get copyrighted on YouTube. And if I just play it in my headphones, I'm just gonna look weird. Alright, we're taking out more liquidity. This is why we don't enter until we see valid displacement. Because we're kind of selling off heavy. Wanna dance slow, acting naughty. Yeah, it's over my ways. I wanna take you away. What are you talking about displacing right now? We're not displacing from anything. We're actually in the chop, bro. We are in the chop. There ain't no confirmation whatsoever. Still just accumulating on ES. There's nothing really on ES at all. But again, we're looking to catch the manipulation on ES. And hopefully that would be the distribution on NQ. All the way down here, macro has just opened. Okay, coming in higher. Hopefully we can get a little displacement from this. These highs. That's what I want to see. Market's moving a little choppy today. Alright. We can look for it, yeah. My hands are around my ways. Oh yeah. I wanna take you away. Music DJ, let me play. I just can't refuse it. I like the way you do it. Low, low, low. Finally got some displacement. No SMT. It's fine. I want to see us come back into like some type of confluence. Even though I have like really good confirmation in this play, I do still want to see us come back into something. If we miss out, we miss out, bruh. I mean, at the end of the day, we're never really missing out. We're gaining knowledge every single day in the charts, bro. That's really how you have to think of it, bro. I mean, so did us. Music DJ, let it play. I want to see us come all the way lower to this order block, to be honest. I got 1 minute right here that we can low-key bank on. Yes, might want to come lower to this order block. And here. My hands are around your waist. Nothing yet. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna enter in probably one contract in a second here.
Order filled.
2 cons. Put stop under this 5 minute. It's low key. Risky as fuck. It's like very tight. Very tight top stop loss. I have pretty good confirmation. The only thing I would say is that, I mean, we have this low, but it's like the middle of macro. ES just came lower into this and filled this order block. I don't know if we want to fill this 5 minute before we come higher. Yeah, looks like we want to fill that 5 minute. Loki might get stopped
Order
here.
filled.
Yeah, fuck that. Damn, market's just selling off, bro. Yes, wanted to manipulate lower. That sucks. I think we still definitely do have potential for longs. Don't want to give up on the move because it's clearly here. Yeah. It's like we had a 5 minute order block, yeah, but definitely wanted to take out more liquidity before we went anywhere, as well as ES is manipulating. We're just going to watch it, maybe take out some internal liquidity. Yeah. Alright, scratch that. I wanna take you away. Music, and you let it play. I just confuse it with the way you do it. Oh, man. Please don't stop. We have the same internal liquidity on ES and NQ. Like this 5 minute gap. So if we can see something off that and right here, that would be clean. If not, then not. We're coming from a 1 hour gap on ES. Let's see if we can respect that. Doubt we'd be seeing an inversion from that, because we still want to take out this 4 hour imbalance, you know, I feel it. So it might just be a retracement to come higher. But if there's no more entries, then I'm not going to force anything. There's no entry for long, so I'm not going to force anything. Dang, I know so many people got fucked on that play, bro. That was low-key, like, clean, too. But can't win them all. Yes. I'm not really looking at NQ anymore. I'm gonna wait for this 10 a.m. news to kind of pass by, see what happens there. Because we do have good like buy side liquidity that I want to see us take. To the meeting today. Boys, people are getting busy. They're not prioritizing trading. It's all good, all good. Now, like Coach was saying, I know school's coming, bro. It's getting busy, sports and everything, bro. But we gotta, gotta really focus on what we want in our future. Alright, that's news. Okay, oh, are we gonna hold up? We're gonna fill this imbalance? We fill the 1 hour, that's low-key big. NQ's not doing jack. This please pass these highs on the 1 minute, change in state. Alright, I'm low-key looking for someone on ES. We can get a nice entry. Probably hop in. Let's get something. If I don't get no like pullback of some sorts, then I'm just not gonna take the trade. Pull back into something. Maybe into this 2 minute order block. I like how we're coming. I like how NQ is looking. I think we're just gonna push higher on NQ because we just, took out all this liquidity that was resting under this order block. But still gonna wait for ES to do its thing. You gotta understand, like these assets move in like correlation. That's why they're called correlated assets to kind of move together. It's like yin and yang, you know. So I think we're just gonna come higher though, since NQ already came into this 5 minute. To be honest, unless if we get a pullback of some sorts, that would be nice and ideal. I guess this would now mark our 5 minute order block. I guess some displacement of some sorts. I like how he did close and made a gap right here. If we could come lower to that, that would be nice. If we don't, then well, it is what it is. My hands are right way. Okay, we just tested displacement on NQ. Didn't take out any of these highs, didn't touch one of the highs, which is still nice. But again, nothing too crazy. Nothing really at all. No pullbacks, no this, no that. Just straight buns. Yeah. Probably won't take a trade today. Looks like we're just gonna come higher. Like really, unless we come lower. I like that we have a doji, but woman and doji don't mean nothing. Let's see what we do at this 2 minute, if we can respect it. But it's also our 5 minute order block. Alright, I'm probably going to enter into cons here.
Order filled.
If it stops under some scalp. Unless we feel this. If we do feel this, that would look suck. Alright. We're gonna risk pretty heavy on this one.
Order filled.
We have this 5 minute gap here. Hopefully that can hold. This 5 minute can hold, that would be clean. If we have it to inverse this 2 minute, that would be something. It's just NQ is still pushing higher. We still didn't tap these highs, which is the highs of the accumulation zone. Don't really have anything in our way, but this high. We tap this high on NQ. Probably gonna leave it there. If we just drop from here, that would freaking suck, bro. Alright, yeah. I'm freaking lucky. Gotta be done with this. Banking on the strategy right now. Banking on the strategy. Yeah. So this is a high time frame change of state direction. Kind of banking on the strategy that we take out this high, the accumulation zone, or at least like, you know, these real body highs right there. Like if we hit right here, then that's, you know, take partials, right? I'll just take partials there. But this is low-key like this buns right now, bro. Just at that 10-10 macro. Like we didn't even go for any. We didn't even take out any of these highs. I feel like we just still have. We didn't take out any low-hanging fruit on ES. My model, I'm just going by my model, bro. We took out that high the accumulation zone on NQ. It's not ES. And ES is lagging. But we're taking partials right here. This trade's actually like getting me a little upset. Not like, you know, emotional, but like just very choppy day. Yeah, I'm just gonna take literally full off right here, just because like this trade is upsetting me, and stops under this. I just don't even want to see that number. I don't want it to get into my head right now. If it happens, it happens, and then we move on to the next trading day. Are we coming into? Alright, bro. Just, yeah. Fuck it. I cut fucking losses.
Order filled.
Fucking done, bro. Yeah, so. It is what it is. Hell day. Pretty rough L, I'm not gonna lie. There's just bad market conditions. Could have gotten out earlier to prevented some of that loss, but it's just how it works. You know, it's a probability game at the end of the day. You can have an A+ setup. It's your edge in the market. Did play on NQ, just not on ES. All right, but it's all good. Come back. Live to see another trading day. I'll post a live recap, and yeah, your boy is out.